show's ruined. I
Yeah.
gotta try to catch this pen.
You never. Why take your pen upstairs?
Because I was doing work upstairs, and like I was like, all right, I didn't want to do it down here, so I brought my pen upstairs, and yeah. So
Are you
that's
gonna
why
flip it?
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch this one.
Are you gonna try and catch your stupid pen?
I don't know, because this one also, like the little tab here broke off, right? So it's a little bit of a hazard. Like I could scratch my hand potentially, and maybe. Oh, baby! We here.
We're still.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I am Tom Grossi. That is Brandon Perna, and this is GPS.
Gupasis.
Didn't catch that one.
Gupasis.
Got it.
Damn
Got
it.
it. That's it. That's it. Boom. Boom. Oh, there you go. Shadur gonna start at 2.5. Okay. Why? Also, those are so big. Look how large those are.
4.5 games. Shadur starting 2.5. Oh yeah, I think Dart gets 4.5 easy. I think Brian Dable's going to go a month of Russell Wilson and say, fuck, I got to start Dart.
Vanessa, happy frickin' birthday. Hope you have a fantastic day. Let's go.
Happy birthday,
Come on
Vanessa.
Now. The stars aligned. Listen, Perna was away. He was taking care of business. So there are probably some local missing people in the area as he went up into the woods. But now he's back and he's with us. So that's it.
Oh, nobody's missing.
You said it was only the people that deserved it.
Yeah, I'm like Dexter of the mountains.
You end terribly?
I probably will.
You have a love fling with your...
Dexter's probably the most overrated show in TV history.
Dude, the first 4 seasons are great.
Yeah,
great. Then it falls off.
You're like, cool.
Yeah, 4 seasons good because John Lithgow's amazing.
Yeah, Lithgow's great, but
it falls off a cliff, dude. And it's one of the worst endings of all time. Then it came back and it's like, it was okay. Then it was whatever. Then they're like, hold on, let's do it in a prequel. Hold on, now let's do a sequel where he's not dead. I can't care anymore. I can't. That
show. I watched the final seasons out of spite.
Yeah, dude. It was. Did you watch it while it was live?
No.
Oh, no. I did. So imagine actually waiting. And just this is what came up after a year. It was horrendously bad.
I thought every season after season 1 was overrated.
I thought season 4 was good.
It was entertaining, but it was not that good.
Season 2 is they did everything.
Acting outside of Dexter's terrible in that show. His sister's one of the worst actors I've ever watched for an entire series.
That was his wife.
Yeah, like it was all just like... Anyway.
Adrenaline!
Who's the Dexter of the NFL? We'll talk about it in a minute.
They're cousins. Nah, but he's not killing bad people. He's just killing people.
He's just a serial killer.
He's just a serial killer. He's someone that Dexter would go after.
Yeah. I did. They won a series. The Rockies won 2
back-to-back wins for the Rockies. They're at 11 wins now? Unbelievable.
I make threats to buy the team and the Rockies start winning. Dick Monfort might be the worst owner in sports, but they're like, you would be worse than the worst. Yeah. So respect. I love you too, Elijah.
There you go. It's been a while.
What up, Andrew?
Been a while. What's going on, Andrew? How we doing? But you had a nice weekend, right? You let off some steam.
Got to ride my dirt bike up in the mountains. That was nice.
Did you wear a helmet?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm just making
wear a helmet when you're riding dirt bikes in the mountains.
I'm just making sure, Brandon. I'm just making sure. We gotta keep you safe. So.
I've crashed that thing so many times.
Yeah. Well,
I drove it off the side of the mountain one time.
How'd that go?
How I did not get hurt is still a miracle.
Did you ditch the whole thing, or did you ride down with it?
It took my buddy and I like 40 minutes to pull it up the side of the hill.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Did
then
you ditch it when it
I
started
flew
going
off
off?
of it. I hit like a rock that was loose and it just shot me to the side off. And I flew in the air and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. And I my thumb hit a tree. And other than that, it was fine.
Okay.
That was years ago.
I stubbed my toe real bad yesterday. Like it still hurts
Yeah.
today. So
I hit my foot on a rock while riding as well. I thought I broke my ankle, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, I rode that dirt bike. It was nice.
TBK with a hundo. It's been around for a while. Last GPS4 I get deployed. Let's go, TBK.
Whoa,
Stay safe.
nice, TBK.
Stay safe in this next season and next year's draft. Oh.
Tell your general to play our show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the troops.
Although in good news, Tom hit 100,000 subs in my first deployment, so 1 million soon. Let's go. It's coming.
Whoa.
We'll hit it by February. TBK, you stay safe. That's the most important thing. And we'll have 1 million when you get back. When you get on back. And so, of course, for you.
Johnny John John! Woo!
Stay safe, TVK. I appreciate you. Also, Brandon.
Yes.
These are very large. I don't know how do we make.
I don't know.
I don't. These are very large.
I know how to fix it.
Is it this one? Ah, there we go. I did it. Look at that.
Must have got clicked. Style.
Yeah, I just put it in the bubble, and that bubble was what did it.
Yeah.
I put it in the bubble. We do have actually some news to talk about. It is very quiet in the NFL, but OTAs are going on, and it's always great too because you always see some folks who are tracking stats in OTAs and are like, "Oh man, look how good this quarterback is going to be," or "Look how bad this quarterback is going to be" because of their practice throws. Which always, yeah, we're desperate for football.
The people who track stats at OTAs are also the people who follow Pokemon closely as adults.
You talking about like the scalpers or
talking about the nerds, Tom?
Like you aren't, Brandon. Like you aren't.
I'm a football nerd.
Yeah, exactly. It's a nerd of a feather. All right. It's just different shade of nerd.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, first time ever. Yes. So the Madden cover did come out.
Oh yeah.
The Jaguars made the Madden cover for the first time. So technically the second AFC South team to ever make the Madden cover, of course, the first one being the Titans with Vince Young. And they decided to say, hey, we won't make it too humiliating for the Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll remove the logo from the helmet. And that makes it a little bit better.
Yeah, it was an all black helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, the Madden trailer's out. Okay.
I don't think so, Brave. No. I think
here we go.
Love would have to be like horrendously bad, which I don't
Saquon.
see happening. But I'm glad Willis is on the team. We have a starter that can win.
Here's my favorite thing about the Madden cover.
Appreciate you, Andrew. You tell me, buddy.
We know Saquon Barkley is insane.
You good?
He's a great athlete. He's amazing. Saquon Barkley is so good that people literally believed he just did this naturally. Woo! People are like, oh my God, Saquon could float in the air.
Yeah.
He can defy physics.
Yeah.
And there was a brief moment in time where this clip from the Madden cover shoot, this was all we had. And people are like, Saquon, he can hover.
He's Chris Angel. He literally can levitate.
Oh, look at him. Woo! He stopped from going down.
Yeah.
And I respect that Saquon is that good. We later learned, obviously, I watched that twice and I was like, okay, there's wires there. Because
Brandon
you can't do that.
Everybody.
And then it was posted. Yes, it was wires. But it's also crazy that the actual play.
Watch that play. Yeah.
Yeah. The actual play is more impressive than putting him on wires and getting the video of it.
Because it's the spin move before it. I mean, he gets hammered as soon as he does that backwards hurdle because he gets kind of sandwiched there. Hey, our Potter, congratulations. Let's go. And it's exactly what they say in therapy. If you mess up the first patient, there's always others.
It starts from Madden 3.
Okay.
Slim Jim, snap into one or snap into a table that is now brought to you by Slim Jim.
Yeah. I took X off the screen because the other day I was on Twitter just scrolling the normal, feed. And for whatever reason, there was just some straight up nudity, right? Like just full.
Really? On Twitter?
Full frontal nudity. I'm like, you know what? I'm on that
Expo?
enough on GPS that I really just can't be scrolling.
Yeah, no, it's dangerous now.
I'm like, it's gonna get my channel in trouble.
Yeah.
So
that jersey is so nice.
But yeah, we got there. It is.
It starts from Madden 3.
There's the wires. Even Saquon needs a little camera.
It starts from Madden.
Oh, come on.
This is going really well.
Oh, it's only a 4-second clip. That's why.
Yeah. Bonex, maybe serial killer. Maybe. He could be like, what was that, Dexter season 6 with the religious guy who was a serial killer? 6 or I think that was 6.
I think that'd be Derek Carr.
Panthers going Super Bowl. Well, Panthers, the Florida Panthers will be playing tonight in the Stanley Cup Finals as we have a rematch from last year. Woo! Oilers Panthers is going to be fun. It's going to be good. I also love the conversation about Madden, right? Because this is also the time of the year. I know the trailer, it just dropped. I didn't obviously get a chance to see it, but
sure.
This is the time of year where they're like, oh man, let's hype up Madden again. It's going to be so good. And there's folks like, it hasn't been good in 10 years. And the back and forth there, and just Madden's going to come and go. And I hope it's good. But
I think people just like to bitch.
The game isn't good. Like, I mean, like just the amount of
How
effort.
is it not good though? How is it bad?
As a simulation, I mean, even just the features are significantly less than what we've had in the past. Like back in my day, not to pull the boomer card, right? But dude, like I remember the days of like Madden 04, which was pretty damn good.
I would venture to say if you played Madden 04 and the newest version of Madden, you'd be like, Madden 04 is an old game that is not nearly as good as this one.
Okay, but how are you defining good? I'm saying they've removed features. I mean, I also, and this is just coming from my perspective, I'm a huge franchise guy. Like I don't play Ultimate Team. So because of that, they haven't made updates to franchise in a cajillion years. And this is also stuff that was promised. And they're like, oh no, remember when Madden died? And they were like, oh, we're going to make this one really, really good. We're going to put them on the cover. We're going to do all these franchise updates. And then they never did them. It's disappointing. But I also haven't bought Madden in 2 years because I have not had time to play Madden. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. Boomer Perna does need a large font. It's true.
My vision is impeccable. Impenetrable, impregnable. Actually, it is starting to slip a little bit.
Is it? Near or far?
After it's because of this stupid ass computer in front of me, staring at it all day.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I'll go like upstairs and then like trying to watch TV late. I'm like, oh, it's kind of a little blurry. It's a little blurry. Yeah, Frank Ragnow retiring, that was a surprise, and I think that's a big blow to the Lions.
Oh, yeah, dude. He's 29 years old.
Yeah, he's retiring at 29 because his body is not right. You may remember Frank Ragnow played through a fractured bone in his throat. Didn't even know you could fracture your throat, but he had that happen to him. Right. Absolutely, he's an insane center, one of the best in the league. And something that has made the Lions so good is their offensive line has been just one of the best in the NFL. Sure. Since Campbell got there, since they invested in it. He's been a big part of that. And losing that piece, it's hard to replace. I know the Eagles lost Jason Kelce, and then they went on to win the Super Bowl. They had Kelce's replacement kind of in the waiting and Cam Jurgens. So hopefully, you're looking at the Lions line and the other pieces that are there, it's still a cohesive unit. But I think that's on top of all the other losses for the Lions this offseason. It's a little tricky.
It's not going to help, right? So they're
No.
going to move. They're going to move someone over. And I still think the Lions are going to be a good football team, right? But it's like you said, there already are coordinators, right? Like we got to worry about that.
That's the two most important coordinators in the league, you would argue.
How healthy is Hutch going to be when he comes back, right? And like how explosive is he going to be just because he hasn't played football in a hot minute coming off a serious injury? And then, yeah, losing Ragnow is not going to help the team. I still think that they have an insanely like talented roster, and I think they should still be pretty good. But yeah, the O-line where it's like you said, like this has been the foundation of their success for the past few years, right? Even when they went out and got Sewell, I was like, damn, like they're drafting well because they drafted in the trenches, and that's how they were able to have the kind of seasons that they've been having, especially with Jared Goff getting some pretty darn good protection. So yeah, this one is it sucks for Frank. I hate that at the fact that it's injury, right? Because in the beginning, folks were like, oh, maybe it's a contract thing because there were some rumblings that he wasn't happy with the contract and they were going to get a new one. But unfortunately, it is just down to injury, which just sucks, man. So, yeah, I hope Frank has a good retirement, But yeah, for the Lions, it's not. I don't think it's going to be like catastrophic, but it does not help their team in any way, shape, or form that an All-Pro center just retired.
Yeah, they can kick Graham Glasgow to center. It'll be curious to see like what they do there. Obviously, Graham was in Denver for a little bit, went back to the Lions, and they've got Tate Rutledge, put him at guard. So we'll see. We'll see how it shapes up. We know their tackles are strong, and what's like interesting is like Ben Johnson leaves, he goes to the Bears, and the Bears basically replace the entire interior of their offensive line, right? New center, 2 new guards. And now you've got the Lions. They lose Ben Johnson, and now they're losing one of the key pieces on the interior of your line. And it's like one of those areas that kind of gets overlooked, just interior of offensive lines.
Sure.
You don't really notice it as an issue until the
Vikings-Rams playoff game.
Yeah.
That's when you notice. Or, you're just a Seattle Seahawks fan. That's when you notice, oh, crap, our interior needs to be better.
Why is this StreamYard logo up there?
I saw that, too.
There we go. It's like a bunch of shit. Were you clicking around and shit, Tom?
I didn't click anything. I was the one who fixed the text.
Sure.
Okay, listen, just because you go away for a few days and start murdering people in the woods doesn't mean that you could come back.
Dude, I have no internet up there, so I can't even get into StreamYard.
I'm never in this unless it's for GPS, or clickbait. Technically for clickbait.
Probably Adam. Adam probably clicked it.
We blame Adam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck 5 points, man.
Yeah, let's just blame Adam.
That dude. That guy.
That's true. That's fine. So yes, Frank Ragnow. So OTAs are underway. Have you heard any rumblings from the Denver Broncos? Because there's some interesting things coming out of the Packers OTAs, which I'll get way too excited about, even though I just mock the people who are covering the stats for OTAs.
Yeah, my big takeaways from Broncos OTAs are this. 1, Bo Nix commanded the offense. Okay, compared to where he was last year, trying to learn Sean Payton's offense, clueless. You could say he was fucking dumb last year when evaluating him as a quarterback and having an understanding of Sean Payton's offense. He was like a child, a toddler, just out of his fucking gourd. Can't understand shit about Sean Payton's offense. And he gets the Broncos to the playoffs. Now he could teach it. He could PhD students, Bo Nix would be the professor, and they would be learning from him on this offense. He is ready to go. He is miles and miles ahead of where he was last year. So that's a good sign. He's teaching the rooks. RJ Harvey, the running back we drafted.
Yep.
Quads look thick. Thick quads. Run game's going to be better. And that's it. We got thick quads. Bo Nix is on top of it. And I'm optimistic. But yeah, it's really, you don't want much news coming from OTAs because it's going to be, oh, this guy is hurt. And that's the biggest story is Dre Greenlaw's not practicing. Yep. He did something to his hamstring a few weeks ago, a month ago. And at first the reports where it was like torn, and we're like, oh God, there's just a bad strain. He's still not practicing. Usually, if you get a significant tidbit right now, it's a guy got hurt. So I don't want to hear anything now. I just don't.
Very fair.
But it's good. I think it's optimistic. We're ahead of where we were last year, and that's all you can ask for.
I mean, it's interesting because you are kind of in a similar situation that the Packers were in last year, right? Because the year before that, for the Packers, like there were very little expectations. We didn't know what we had in Jordan Love. We didn't know what we had a team. It's a younger team, what have you. You had they're like, all right, let's see what happens. See if they're any good, and they wind up making the playoffs. So this year, there's the addition of expectations, but also like you have added some significant players to the roster at some positions of need that you're hoping, okay, like this is going to get us. It's not we're stumbling into the playoffs or like, oh, we're lucky to have gotten a playoff spot. It's like, hey, they're actually contending here. No, JJ McCarthy lives up to exceptions or expectations. How many wins do you see the Vikings getting with a well-built team that we have this year? If let's just say that he's like a middle of the road quarterback, right? So let's just say he's like a top 15 guy.
Let's say he's like Sam Darnold.
Sure. So I think 10 wins.
Yeah, they feel like a 10-win team.
They have a nice supporting roster. So
if JJ is like insane, right? If he surprises us, say the way Jaden Daniels did, then they're like a 12 or 13 win team again. But
I think that'd be tough to do.
I think you should expect lower win totals for every team in the NFC North.
Mm-hmm.
Just virtue of the competition getting better.
Yeah.
But I like JJ there. I think 10 wins is exactly what I would have said. Lennon or Stalin?
Lennon?
John? I love the Beatles.
That was great. Yeah, let's go. Oh, okay. Hold on. Can I? This is actually a really funny question based off an email that I got at about 3:45 in the morning.
Oh, interesting.
Hold on.
Somebody reposted the photo of your pizza.
Oh, it was a good pizza.
It did not look like it.
It was sausage and peppers on there. It was good. I liked it.
I was like, man, I really feel for vegans. I really feel for them.
You don't have to, buddy. It's okay.
I'm sure it tasted fine.
It was great. All right. Hold on. God, they changed this so much. All right. So
was it an email from YouTube?
No, it was an email from our editor, Johnny Barks.
Oh, shit.
Who emailed me at 3:48 in the morning. So I actually was not awake for this one. And so I saw this morning. So I got no context, but now you're going to watch this just like I did. So as it uploads, now I just got to wait and it's spinning. So now I'm just kind of trying to kill time here and yes, get a little awkward.
I disagree, Blizzard. I disagree.
Yeah, it's just because you haven't had anything good. It's fine.
Yeah, I did with you in town.
Okay, so what you complaining about? All right, ready for this? So that is how it's the 3 degrees of separation between me and Stalin, apparently.
6 degrees.
Yeah,
6 degrees of separation.
Excuse me. 6 degrees. Yes. So, yeah.
You are.
I got that.
Stalin,
I woke up and I literally watched it.
Was Barks working? Was he doing a video?
I just up. It's like. So, yeah, that is. That was something that Johnny Barks sent me at 3:48 in the morning.
Nice.
So, yeah, there you go. Lenin, though, Stalin is an awful individual. He's a pretty horrendous human being and is responsible for the death of millions of people. So, yeah, not so great.
I'm going Genghis Khan in that situation.
In what situation?
For my favorite dictator. / mass murderer.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I have a favorite. I don't know about.
Can you even call Genghis a dictator? I don't think that was really a thing then. He wasn't back then. He was a ruler. He ruled.
So there you go. Panthers fan. Bears doing the exact same thing we're doing off season. Yeah, I mean, it's just Nugget. I think it's a few things, right? I think like you're getting the most anticipated coach, right? Like the most highly coveted coach, I would say, this past offseason, one, for the Bears. And then two, the Panthers just don't get as much media coverage. Like, they don't. I think that there's a lot more questions too about, with Bryce Young versus Caleb. I think Caleb was a little bit more highly touted coming out of college. So I think the expectations are a little bit higher. And also Bryce Young, we have seen not do so well unless he's playing against Joe Barry and the Packers.
Look, I hope the Panthers are good. And I think Ted McMillan's going to be, he's going to be great. And I think if Bryce Young is the dude, they gave him another weapon. That's actually very nice. But I think the optimism for the Bears is justified. And if it doesn't work for the Bears, this iteration, it will never, ever, ever work for the Bears. So yeah. And also, just let's be honest, Caleb Williams is a far more athletically gifted football player than Bryce Young. There's more upside there in terms of wow type plays with Caleb than Bryce. And doesn't mean that Bryce won't be better than Caleb this year, but that's why. All those things.
I think there's just more offensive weapons for Caleb too. Hey, Tom got engaged last week. Congratulations. Let's go. Come on now. And they said yes.
Okay, Tom.
Important thing.
Would you rather Tom Sinclair, not you, Tom? This Tom.
Thank you.
Would you rather be guaranteed that your marriage will last forever, happily, or the Bills win the Super Bowl? No guarantees on the marriage. What are you taking?
Okay.
What are you taking, Tom?
Is it no guarantees on the marriage, or is it it's guaranteed to not end well?
Okay, it's guaranteed to end. You don't know how, you don't know when.
Okay, but it could end when, they both peacefully pass away at 105 years old. Technically it ends.
No, it's not death till they part.
Oh, okay. So now you're being this is why you have to ask clarifying questions here.
Or maybe it is death till
congratulations,
they part, and it's Tom dying, and it's his future wife Dextering him. I don't know.
Wow. So not only did he get married, but also
okay. Here you go, Tom. Let me rephrase this.
Okay.
Bills never win a Super Bowl, but your marriage is perfect. Bills win a Super Bowl and your wife murders you. What's your pick?
But how long do you have, though? I think that's a fair piece of information.
She murders you. It's in the heat of passion. You don't see it coming. You're enjoying yourself.
Okay.
Dead. You go out nicely, even though you're dead. What are you taking?
But how long do you last, right? Because if it was hey, you get to watch the Bills win, but then you die. What did you say, 2 minutes? Got him.
Sorry.
Got him. Yeah, what do you think about that, Brandon?
The tight end? Great.
How do you pronounce that, Brandon? Caden Priestcorn? Priestcorn? Like the band.
Yeah.
Judas Priestcorn.
Judas Priestcorn.
I feel like
you covered just Judas Priest and Corn songs.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I would watch.
Yeah, it would have been awesome.
I do respect that you're asking about a guy who's going to be probably a third string tight end out of Ole Miss. But, we got Evan Ingram. Any depth there is nice. If there's upside to him, I don't really know about it, but that's an area the Broncos need improvement.
Chelsea, that's a great question. What positions are Packers and Broncos fans pathologically obsessed with? That's a great question. I mean, it was wide receiver for a million years,
sure,
right? And there was the whole narrative. I talked about this a few weeks ago. I think the narrative of just not having a first round wide receiver was just so overblown. I mean, we found studs in the second round. So I would say that one. Corner, I would say, has been a spot for a while that the Packers fans have been concerned about. Now I think it's pass rush is a big one, but yeah, corner and wide receiver historically. Backup QB though is a good one. Because there was a while the Packers have not had backup QBs that were any good.
The Broncos fans has been quarterback. It's been
Yeah.
starting quarterback. Now that we've got that fixed, I would say the under, like the one only Broncos fans are really into is like the linebacker position. It's a position we thought would be addressed in the draft for several years. The team's always had injuries there. So, and then we bring in Dre Greenlaw, was now injured again. So those are probably linebacker. During exams, that's all you're hearing? I'm the king of jizz. Don't forget to thumbs up. After the Netflix roasting of Tom Brady, I'm scared ESPN's coming for my cum jokes. You stay away from my cum jokes, ESPN. I'm the king of jizz. I'm the king of jizz, ESPN, not you.
It's just,
I am.
I love that that's the earworm that you have gotten into the youth of, they're studying for their exams and they're just hearing in their mind, I'm the king of jizz.
You see the new video from the king of jizz? Shit was great.
Cam Ward, hey, listen.
Yeah, under the radar.
He's gonna have a big win week one.
Some videos of him throwing last week.
There were, yeah.
That's all you're gonna get right now.
Dude, speaking of OTAs, before we're talking about the Packers, Travis Hunter is already making noise in OTAs with that lack of a catch on the interception. Come on, Travis Hunter, be better. Just kidding. That was really impressive. But dude, like the highlight reel that is going to come out from just from OTAs has been impressive. But like it was him beating out Brian Thomas Jr. in the tennis ball. They went out, he got that first, and then it was the great almost interception that he had as a corner. It was great.
Look at all this Viking love on the Madden game.
Oh!
Boo! It started with both our enemies, Tom.
Yeah, seriously.
Vikings and Chiefs.
There you go, Todd. Right there, speaking of Josh Allen, yeah, got married.
Hey, look, Micah Parsons doesn't have a contract. Genty. Dan Campbell looks younger.
Oh, there's I don't like this. I don't like this.
Monroe
I don't like
with
that.
The one-handed. Oh, they got the upside down thing, Tom. They did the thing.
Whoa, why is Jordan Love flipping
and
and then getting blasted?
He got blasted in the fucking
What are we
mouth.
doing, Madden?
Hey, where's Bo Nix? Where's my Bo Nix?
I don't care about no Bo Nix.
Rams, Eagles, back in the snow. Okay. Oh, God. Here it comes. Is he going to do it in the snow? Oh, Steelers going down.
Up there's your back.
Jump,
Up there's
Lamar.
Turtle. Yep.
Come on, where's the Broncos?
Who cares about the Broncos?
You showed the Saints?
The Saints get on there.
The Saints? I swear to God, if we are not in this video.
The Saints got there.
We got the Giants before us. There's Andy Reid again, so the Chiefs have been there twice. James Cook holding out. Where the fuck is Bo Nix? I swear to God, there's Travis Hunter.
Oh, yeah,
apparently he's also a gymnast.
Gymnastics. Dude, they didn't show the Broncos. Broncos got completely and totally enslaved. There we go, Madden. There we go.
This game, I take back what I said. Madden does suck.
Yep.
Madden sucks. Worst video game I've ever seen.
Tom says death by snoo snoo. That's a legend. That's a legend.
Disrespectful.
The Bills win, and then you go out on top or bottom. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell still yeah, Tom. I respect that. Respect it. Anyway, Packers OTAs. Matthew Golden making some head turns. Apparently is route running real crisp. His hands real reliable. So that makes me very happy. I'm very happy about Matthew Golden. I'm also tempering my expectations because I don't know how much the Packers are going to let him play this year. What are you doing? Hey, bud. Just going through your phone? Just got any games on there? Just shooting a text over? Pretty important, huh? Is it because I started talking about the Packers or
emailing back the president
of Walmart or
all of the presidents?
Oh, all of them. They're on a group, like a group message.
All living presidents and I are on a
Oh, I got a
Group
text. Got a text. Okay.
Wasn't from me.
Yeah, it is. Tom, I think I'm going to cry because the Broncos weren't listed in the Madden trailer. It's okay, buddy. You don't have to cry.
What's worse?
You don't have to.
The Broncos not even being in there or Jordan Love just getting fucking blasted?
Yeah, let's not talk about that. It's fine. I think it's just being ixnayed because your team's not even thought about. So, Aaron, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Speaking of wide receivers and OTAs, Stephon Diggs.
He's there.
He's back. And for some reason is the most popular person at OTAs. You see a lot of players hanging around him.
Honestly, I think that cocaine helping his routes. Just like we said it would.
Works on that Twitch. That's it. Hey, Lenny, I appreciate you.
You excited about Matthew Golden?
I'm excited? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I think it's just the reliability of his hands, especially after last season.
Is that his issue? Drops?
No. I'm saying like that he's like he could catch the freaking ball.
Oh.
That makes me happy considering we saw
He
a
could
bunch
catch
of
it in
drops.
Texas. Could he catch it at Lambeau?
I can catch it. That's fine. That's right. Pat gonna smack the Denver Broncos.
Aaron,
Let's go.
enjoy Colorado Springs. It's a beautiful town. Doesn't get the credit it deserves.
You can be my
Despite being a
Colorado Springs.
ultra religious pocket inside of Colorado. I think this is like the home of mega churches is Colorado Springs. But the scenery there is beautiful.
You should start a mega church.
I should. Tax
should.
exempt. That's
you
good
should.
sports. Tax exempt sports.
Tax again. Just call it what it is.
Today we will praise our one true God. Actually, our three true gods. John Elway, Peyton Manning, and Bosef Nix.
Wow. Bo
Holy
Nix already.
Trinity.
I didn't think Bo Nix was good enough to get it after one season, but all right.
And I will preach
Maybe just
against
a
the
prophet.
devil himself today, Russell Wilson.
Oh, he's the devil now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A devil in sheep's clothing.
Blizzard, yes, I will be doing one more international tour. I can't guarantee it's for 2027, but I will do it one more time. Yes, 30 and 30. We're going to do it next summer because we just had to hit 1 million subs. You know, it's easy peasy. So once we hit that in February, next summer, we going to do it again.
The great disciples, Mike Shanahan, Gary Kubiak, and now Sean Payton.
That's kind of amazing, potentially. 28.3. It's kind of amazing.
Nice.
Good.
They put that all in his signing bonus?
Yeah, is that all signing? Signing seems like it's a lot, but oh yeah, that's true. There really wasn't a ton of Commander stuff there. Was it Commander shown at all? For that trailer?
Was there Commanders?
That's a good call. Yeah, it's a little surprising. Interesting.
You know, if you've got time,
We're not going to talk about that. We're not talking about that.
Look,
We're
if
not.
you've got time to show Kyler Murray sliding under a Seahawk, you can show the fucking Commanders and the Broncos.
The only thing from Jordan Love is just him getting absolutely slipping and then getting absolutely walloped.
You
I
got
see you,
Myles
EA.
Garrett just
See you.
obliterating a Steeler. Sorry, nobody gives a shit about the Browns right now. That
Hey,
Travis
Fred, the church
Hunter
GPS
acrobat, that was
communism.
pretty cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, there's a clip of, is that Vita Vea and a Panthers offensive lineman? Come on now. Anyway, they really dropped the ball with this Madden trailer.
Who's round one pick? You're going like first overall? Like first? I mean, CMC is usually up there, but I don't know if he's going up there this year. They have an easier schedule, which will be nice, but you do worry about his health concerns.
Round one pick. Pick one of the top receivers.
Jefferson.
McCaffrey was a huge bust last year for people because of
I
injuries.
know. I know.
Saquon, Derrick Henry. Those are your top
Saquon
two.
has to be up there. Hopefully it's good. It's also it's so tough to tell nowadays too, because again, like this is when all the hype happens for like Madden, all these games. Like, oh man, like look at all the features, look at all the craziness, because they're trying to sell the game, right? Just hopefully it's good when people get their hands on it. Oh my God, please. We have to find out if what if Bo Nix is like a diehard Pokemon fan?
I don't care as long as he's good at football.
But then all the railing against.
He's a diehard Jesus fan, and that doesn't tickle my fancy either. I don't care.
Hey, trying to collect
I
them all.
don't care.
Trying to collect them all.
He can like rocks. His thing can be rocks as long as he's good on Sunday.
What's wrong with rocks? Now there's things wrong with rocks. Rocks are cool.
Yeah.
Things are wrong with rocks.
Sedentary, sedimentary, stalactite, stalagmite.
When I was at the draft, people were like, "Where's Perna?" And I was like, "He's in his house. He's in his basement. He's not going. He'll come out for the Denver one because I'll drag him out there." But we'll do that.
Graphite. If he wants to just talk about the periodic table, go for it. Bore me to sleep with your hobbies and interests. I don't want my quarterback to have any hobbies except playing football. I don't even want him to golf. Just play ball.
Very well, Rachel.
Play ball. Carm's actually into rocks right now. She's got like her little like vanity in her room. It's like a little play vanity. It's just covered with rocks that she brings in from outside. And they're just regular, like they're just like regular rocks.
Well, apparently not. They're not just regular rocks
you find in somebody's yard.
She thought that there was something special about them. So
she has some special rocks. They're not as cool.
They're not. Wait, I'm sorry. She has special rocks and they're not as cool, you said?
To her.
Oh.
She's more interested in just finding rocks and then bringing them in.
What kind of special rocks does she have?
Huh?
What kind of special rocks does she have?
Well, we got some when we were up in the mountains, like, cool colored, polished rocks.
Oh, okay.
But she's sick right now, so.
Oh, no.
Rough week for Jess.
Or in a Lion show. Tough week for Jess?
Yeah, moms take the brunt of the kid being sick because that's all they want. I'm just there to help Jess.
You're just going to hide in the basement for the good chunk of the day? Just like, oh, man, the work is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm working on the Lions video, so I figured I better dress appropriately. Rock bottom. I've been there. Good dog.
It's true.
Not in real life, but just in football life.
All right, who do you got for both series, buddy? You got hockey tonight? You gonna watch any of that?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna be watching that. It's gonna be good. Should be good.
I'm not gonna watch hockey. I'll watch probably the NBA.
Yeah, I was about to say. All right, so you got the Pacers. OKC. My question to you: do you want OKC to win because then you lose to the champs, or do you want everything to just go wrong for?
Go Pacers! Go Halliburton! I like the guy who took over Dick Cheney's company, Halliburton. Let me get him for the win. Dude, the NBA is crazy.
Dude, I saw that. Yeah. So the Knicks, they fired their head coach. Look at us talking about other sports. Look at us.
Every coach of the year winner from 2018 to 2023 has been fired. And not on this list is Mike Malone, who got a championship with the Nuggets, also fired. So it doesn't matter what you have done. You are going to be a scapegoat. And now the Knicks, they're going to be looking for a coach, and there's a chance it could be Mike Malone.
That's what that's what the rumor is. That's what it is.
Dude, if the Nuggets could get back and play the Knicks against Mike Malone, now that would be ratings. That would be a juggernaut for NBA ratings. Big market team like the Knicks. Nuggets going against their former head coach. Come on now, make it happen, NBA.
He may have cursed them now. He may have.
Thunder are good. That's a good team.
I'm excited that there's just some parity within the finals too. So I think it's just going to be some good basketball. I'm excited for that. And then, yeah, I mean, last year's series, the Panthers almost blew it, but Oilers, Panthers, both looking good. Got to enjoy it. Got to enjoy it while we got it. It's going to be great. Perna, what do you got coming out this week, my friend? You got anything coming out today?
Not today. I'll probably have my Lions video up tomorrow, and then our Derek Carr video up Friday or Saturday. But go check out. What did I do? What do we? Oh yeah, the sophomore quarterbacks. We did a video about the sophomore quarterbacks, how we think they're going to perform this year, and then a Lions video coming up tomorrow. I'm a little worried about the Lions, so I'm just trying to dive into it.
Okay.
What do you got, Cheese Dick?
Today, call me Cheese Dick.
Because of the Packers, you know? Oh. I do wish your name was Richard. Richard Grossi. So I could call you Cheese Dick, and it would make a lot of sense.
Not though. It's
and you were still allergic to dairy. That would be so cool.
Do I think they missed their Super Bowl window? I don't think they missed their Super Bowl window, but I do think that window
that's the title of our video.
Becoming a little bit more defined. Again,
Anthony,
Jared
get
Goff
out of our head.
Are you talking about Jared Goff getting paid 60, having a cap hit of 69 mil next year?
Nice. We talk about Goff. I don't really give a fuck about his money.
Just limits potentially.
It's like, who's Jared Goff going to be without Ben Johnson's the next question, right? But
it's that, see what he looks like with the O-line. So I think the problem with the Lions is that they're just in a very competitive division.
There's
right?
a lot. It's
the Bears could step up if JJ's good. The Vikings are going to be good. The Packers are going to be competitive. So
the Lions are still going to be good, but with all their losses, with a bunch of things that have happened, they're not like the favorites to be one of the best team in the NFC, or, second best to the Eagles. It's, possibly back down to a wild card team. Hopefully things go right for them, but string cheese.
Just being curious. But yeah, so I don't think anything today unless there's news that breaks, but then there'll be stuff that's coming out. There's no Friday Night Q&A this week, so.
Yeah. Thank God Aaron Rodgers still hasn't made a decision,
Oh, God. Yeah. Lawrence being good. No, Lawrence is being good. You just have to, because I love Trevor Lawrence. I think he's going to be fine, but unfortunately, that's the confirmation that you need, because if Trevor Lawrence is not, then that's a much larger problem after you've paid him a whole bunch of money.
What's the longest a quarterback's hair has been while winning the Super Bowl? Has a long-haired quarterback ever won a Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Did Terry Bradshaw ironically have the longest hair as a Super Bowl winner?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Who's had the longest hair as a quarterback to win a Super Bowl?
Second year quarterback who will suffer the biggest sophomore slump. I think that a lot of people are going to tie the Commanders to, hey, they made it to the NFC Championship game. I think their expectations are the highest, and people who are going to conflate wins as a QB stat might go after Jaden Daniels, but I could see him not having the same level of success that he had last year, because that's already an insanely high bar.
Yeah. So, I think my takeaway was you can be pretty optimistic about all of those quarterbacks. Caleb Williams' situation improved the most. Nix and Jaden about the same, but even a dip in their production doesn't necessarily mean the team's worse.
Correct.
McCarthy's just a complete unknown. Penix, the sample size was so small.
So small.
I think Penix has the best chance to disappoint.
Sure.
But that's not anything to do with him. That's just more about the Falcons.
That's also fair.
But I like them all. I think they're all going to play well, including McCarthy. So
I hope so. Well, not McCarthy. I hope he doesn't. He could just.
You just said you want him to be good.
He can be a struggling quarterback.
You can't hide it.
He could be not so good.
You can't even hide it.
Can't even hide it.
All right.
Joe Namath. Got him.
Oh, Joe Namath had the longest hair.
We're doing GPS on Friday. I think it's just going to depend on what the news is like, because obviously this is. We told you it was coming. It was getting down into hey, there ain't not a whole lot going on right now. So we got some OTAs. There'll be some highlights that'll be coming out of there. Follow your local beat reporters to see that. But
we'll see.
It'll be time. But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GP, as I hope Carmi feels better. And you've been navigated.
She'll get there.
Broncos.
Reach your destination.
Weren't even in the Madden.